Hello. I'm quite tired today. Out of any day, today is definitely up there in terms of how tired I am, but it's less like a physical tired, it's more like a mental tired today. So it's gonna be a bit of a shorter one today, I think. Like, it's gonna be like an hour at most, I'm thinking. No, I'm not gonna run it on for too long. I'm just gonna talk to myself for a little bit. I have to scoot down a little bit and over. Like that? Like that. Damn. Okay. Perfect. The walls are closing in on you, Aurora. I know, right? It's coming real slow though, Gregory. Are you sure you did this right? Usually there's supposed to be some like suspense here. It's supposed to be a little bit faster. But it doesn't really... It just gets kind of slow. You know, I'm supposed to be counting down my counting down the seconds, but it seems like it's gonna be like an hour, like more like an hour at this rate. You'll not notice until it's too late. I mean, I can kind of notice. Like, it's not like impossible. Like, I know where my stuff is supposed to be. I know where the walls are supposed to be, and like, I mean, it might be getting closer, but like, listen, I just think if you were gonna do it if you're gonna do it this way, you might have like. Are you sure you did properly, Gregory? I don't think I'm gonna be squished into a cartoon pancake fast enough at this rate. I think I still got a lot more time than I thought I would. You may believe what you want. Reality is not changed. Well, I mean, I will believe what I want, thank you very much. I'll believe exactly what I want, always, forever. Hello, I bring good news. You bring good news. Scary Movie 2026 is coming out. Oh fuck yeah! I watched all the other movies. I'm curious to see what it's gonna turn out like. You know what I want to do? I want to do a movie night one of these days. That sounds like a lot of fun. A movie night or just watching something. Hi Dragon Fruit, welcome. No. Film series should have 2026 entries. That is entirely too... No film series should have 2026 entries. That is entirely too many films. I think you just don't understand the brilliance of long-running movie series. Think about it. Now, think about how cool it'll be when they reference the 400th movie. Think about that fucking 400th movie, that 400th movie reference. It's gonna come back in the new one. You're gonna feel real silly for not watching it. Something better than Avatar, something better than Avatar 1, The Last Airbender. Something in air quotes? What's this related to? Are we having conversations with the void right now? But yes, welcome. Scary movie, if it parodied one horror movie at a time, They need to start yeah, they gotta start parodying all of the, parrying. They gotta start parodying all of the, fucking, like, obscure horror movies that have, like, 2 people watch them, maybe in total. Seriously though, I hope this movie offends everyone, even me. I hope it's not bad, is my main thing. That's my immediate thing is I hope it's bad. I hope it's not bad. Or if it is bad, it's so bad it's good instead of just being plain downright boring. Like, the biggest crime a movie can be is boring, is my take. Well, other crimes too, but like, generally being boring is the thing that fucks it up the most. You can be a really shit movie, but if it's shit and fun... You said watch something for a movie night. Oh, right. Something better be After the Last Airbender. Is that a movie? Does that count as a movie? If you would just compile every episode together into one giant compilation, then it's technically a movie. Crimes 2. The sequel. You've gotten tired of Crime 1. It's gotten too stale. It's been too many years. We need new crimes to make things, to spice things up. There's too little sauce in the crime market right now. You know, when was the last train heist anyway? And crime has to go back to the old meta, man. This current flavor of crime is too fucking boring. It's not a movie, but S. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about it. Don't worry, that's the thing with Scary Movie. It won't be boring, because Scary Movie is known for its really offensive jokes. Scary Movie, I remember watching the first one and the second one. I don't remember too much about them, though, anymore. If you watch the first season is close enough? Oh, really? Is it that short? I thought that it'd be longer. In some, like, longer than the movie length. So longer than, like, 2 hours total is what I'd say is movie length. Unless it is longer than 2 hours movie length and I'm misunderstanding, which... I totally could be the case, quite honestly. But what's it? I don't really know. I've just kind of been having a day, I guess. The most recent American train heist was about 1 year ago, according to Wikipedia. Okay, but like, I would need to look into that actually. I want to know the details of this train heist. I want to know if it was like a boring train heist or like a fucking awesome train heist. But yeah, we don't have no more train heists, no more... well actually no, we had that one recently. That one was cool. The French one, where they stole a lot of shit. That one was cool. They stole shoes, Aurora. See, that's an interesting crime concept. 8-hour movie night? Oh god. I could do that, but like, I think trying to watch something for that long without interrupting it and being annoying would kill me. Because the moment I click the go live button, I can't be quiet. It's in my fucking DNA. Like, I click the go live button and any semblance of, fucking sanity, like, sanity that I have and ability to not be annoying goes out the window. And how it goes. Man, now that I think about it, I should watch heists movies. Heists movie. I still have the Ocean's 11 trilogy in my library. I don't think I've seen that many heist movies. I haven't seen that many, honestly. 8 hours of the best animated show ever. 10 hours of paint drying. Hey, at least with 10 hours of paint drying, I can talk and not feel like I'm being a jackass for doing so. It's like you don't talk during a movie, you sit there quietly. It's why I could never do I could never be the kind that does like that specific content form, the like reaction content form, outside of very hyper specific situations. Like if I do a movie night, it has to be a really bad movie. It has to be something that like I can talk about because nobody will care. I just need some, like, bottom of the barrel, 2 people have ever seen it, home video type movie. That's what I want to watch. Did you watch every Star Wars film? Too high budget for me. I needed to look like it was filmed on a camcorder in somebody's backyard. That's my fucking flavor of movie. That's what I want to watch. That will be funny. My favorite heist movie is still Fast and the Furious 5. They really haven't touched on any, They really have touched on everything. I'm not too shocked. The Blair Witch Project, that one I've heard is good. I know too much about it, though, I think is my issue. The latest ones feel like that. I mean, true, but... God, the latest Star Wars movies made me sad. They just didn't, there was no quality there. The writing was, I think, the thing that made me the most sad. Click Feet, Adam Sandler, an Adam Sandler movie. Oh god, that'd actually be really funny. Blair Witch Project was the first found footage stuff ever, even if it isn't actually found footage. Blair Witch Project is the only movie that could ever work the way that it did. I think is the main thing. Blair Witch Project as a movie is incredibly one of a kind. There cannot feasibly be another Blair Witch Project. What's it? The thing is, with Blair Witch Project, it's because it was the first one of its kind. Didn't they try and sell you on on the fact that this was real? With the Blair Witch Project? Wasn't that part of the writing of the Blair Witch Project, or the marketing for it? This was real found footage, was like part of it. That's why they hired a bunch of actors nobody's heard of and all that stuff. Like, it was supposed to feel like real found footage, which... I never actually watched the Blair Witch Project, me neither, but I heard a lot about, like, the making of it, because it was cool. The main thing they fooled the audience. The next logical step is to fool the actors. What I'm saying is, we stage an actual crime. Oh god, yeah, we stage an actual crime, and like, we make people, we make, fucking, what's it? We make people what am I saying? I'm losing the plot slowly but surely. I'm tired. This is what you expect. Oh god, it's like one of those fucking reality TV things. You just hire on a lot of people, and I mean, technically, the most elaborate prank video on Blockbusters. No, that'd pretty much be what it is. I mean, technically, I was gonna say, that's just literally fucking half of YouTube's content. It's, what's it? It's the fucking, surprise, we're doing this now. Surprise, we're doing this now. You didn't consent to it, but it's happening, I guess. God, prank fucking, fucking prank videos are like the most evil, are some of the most evil shit ever, I swear. Yes, but imagine those with the budget of Hollywood. If only crime didn't get you in jail, we would have prank videos as actual movies. I mean, technically, technically that could work. In the sense that if the actors just know that there's something's going on, it's like, it just sounds like a D&D campaign. I'm gonna be honest. What you're describing just sounds like a D&D campaign, and it's about as much improv. Like, it fits the same category of immense improv. Speaking of, is Evantress any good? Speaking of that, is Evantress any good? I haven't actually seen the actual campaign. But the stuff that I've seen about it was really funny. Like, the content surrounding it is hilarious. I only know of it thanks to Matt Mercer because he's in too many games. The main thing you need to know about Evantress is they make YouTube shorts, animated ones, of their campaign, and holy fuck is it really funny. The animator is such a good fucking animator at conveying that specific vibe. Like, it is incredibly unique, is my opinion. There's nothing truly like it that I've seen. There's been attempts for it, like, to recreate what they've done, but it's one of those things where, like, the people matter for that kind of thing just as much as the setting and the situation. And it's just that it was so well executed is my thing. At least on the comedy aspect of it, because it's all comedy is my thing. But yes, it's all done for comedy, so it's done quite well. My thing is with D&D campaigns though, on like the watching them front, I'm gonna be so honest. I cannot watch D&D campaigns. Only because... What's it? have a horrible attention span, so it's really hard. The first time I heard of Matt Mercer, I heard his name pronounced as Matt Mercer, and I pronounced the name like that ever since until I realized the first time I heard it that the guy just had a New York accent. Oh no. You got the fucking accidentally just started, saying it completely wrong. That's really funny. I don't think I've ever had anything with that specifically. Like, I don't think I've ever pronounced anything that wrong. But I wouldn't trust myself to pronounce things correctly. I can't pronounce things right on a first read. But usually people will correct me and go like, you're saying that wrong. Aw. But what is it? Yeah, no, sorry, I'm blanking today. I said this was gonna be a bit shorter. Today is the day that I can't think very well. Like, thinking is gone off the menu today. Thursday moment, real. These days are just the I can't think at all days. No thoughts, head completely empty. Literally nothing is happening behind my eyes today. And that's okay, kind of. Because, I don't know. Just one of those days, how it is. I can't think. I can't process information. I don't know why. I have lack of info days. Today's just one of them. I think I've done too little to process things. Well, not really. I think I had like a really weird sleep today. It was a disjointed ass sleep. Is the best way I could possibly put it. It was disjointed. It was like I slept at just an odd time because of situations. Like, I had to wake up early, but also not really. I don't know. And now I'm just confused. God, I can't think. Anybody have anything to, anybody have any suggestions for what I should think about today? What are we thinking I should think on? What's the topic of thinking today? For the next 30 minutes or so. Yeah, 30, what's the next 30-minute topic of thinking? I'm open to suggestions on what the topic, on what we're thinking about now. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Gregory. Have you done anything special for today? Thank you, I have not. I see. Are you the kind of person that doesn't like to do stuff for your birthday, or just no plans lined up with it? Because I get you on on part of that. I'm weird. Every time it's my birthday, I always do the I always like to just kind of exist on my lonesome. I've had multiple exams today, and I dislike celebrations. No, I get you. Disliking celebration, I'm the same way. I don't like celebrations. I'm actually super... I'm super not into celebrations at all, to the point where, when I was younger and I got, like, some school award thing, I didn't show up. I was, like... I think it was student of the day or whatever, student of the something. I heard about it beforehand, and I didn't show up for it. I actively made sure I wasn't in a position to receive the applause for it. It was just like they said it over the loudspeaker. They said blank is like blank was voted for student of whatever. And then I'd hear that one, and and then they would just say that, and that was it. That was the extent of it. And then I learned that I had that. So I just decided I wasn't gonna be there. I wasn't gonna be there for it because I didn't want the attention. Attention is scary. Well, I hope the exams have been alright, Gregory. Exams are fucking tough. I like the opposite of birthday parties. Everybody leaves me alone and lets me exist in my corner, unbothered. Oh my god, same. I am the exact same way. I like it when people just let me do whatever the fuck I want without any interruption and don't ever come near me. I just think there is some level of, niceties to being left alone. So as long as that happens, I'm okay. But I'm glad to hear that your exams have been treating you all right. I know exams can be tough. I don't know, what's it? Unfortunately, my family is not for that idea, but they at least care in their own way. That's nice. Yeah, I totally understand. It's always nice when... What's it? I'm having words are not Oh my god, no words are happening right now. But yeah, no, what's it? My exams are around the corner. I don't have any particular exams I need to worry about just yet. I'm still free. But what's that facial expression? Oh, hi and welcome. It's fitting for how. I wish I had one that looked more empty-headed, because I'm gonna be so honest. The fact that I even, like, have been able to string together a sentence for the past little while is incredible. But I have only just noticed how phallic those exclamation points are. It's not a bug, it's a feature. And it's not a bug, it's a feature. What can I say? What can I say? It's how it was intended, totally. And it's how it was intended if you squint your eyes really hard. Oh, it's a feature? Are you one of those programs? I can be whatever program I fucking feel like. It's called having free will, okay? The thinking about men toggle. Oh, God. You know, that would be a funny-ass toggle. Just to have, like, a toggle that just puts something on screen. It would be really funny if I had a toggle that I just completely ignored. I think if I just had a toggle that I just pretended didn't exist, I think that'd be very funny. Because I don't know why. I think using toggles for nefarious reasons is delightful. I feel like I think that's already purple, Aurora. What do you mean? Well, what are you talking about? Do you remember the... I will say, I'll give you one little bit of insight on this in particular. That took me, I discovered how many layers my model has because of that. It took every individual bit of color change you see is a different. It wasn't one layer that I just shifted the color on. I individually went to each layer and shifted the color. I did that all for a bit on something that I barely use. So it took me a long while to actually get that to look fucking coherent. But I got there in the end. You're so real for that though, right? It's the fucking, listen, there's so many things that I'll fucking put way too much time into, and then I'll just not use it after that, like, 2-second point of when I first started. I don't know why. I just tend to do that really often. There's just something very funny about not finishing something that you started. Or like not finishing something that you started, not like using something more than once. Both things are true. There's so many things that I actually have, and like, especially art, that's just sitting in the back corner that isn't done. I have a lot of unfinished art, actually. I have that, like, I sat there and I was like, I'm gonna complete this. This is gonna be a full piece. It never got shaded or colored. Or got colored, I didn't want to finish shading it. Because I don't know, it's just funny, I guess. It's not funny. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you just don't finish anything. You don't finish anything that you ever wanted to finish ever, and that's it. Nothing ever happens, is basically the situation. The fate of every artist for every medium, pretty much, right? I just don't do what I set out to do, and nothing ever happens, ever. Not a single thing. But it's fine. I'll get done something eventually. Eventually, I will have an art that I complete. That is not like a contractual obligation to complete. And by contractual obligation, I mean I told somebody I would complete it. Aww. But yeah, no, eventually something will get finished. It's just gonna take the next fucking 30 years to actually happen, but like, when I do finish something, it's gonna be so cool. Oh, sorry, accidentally fucking clicking keybinds by just by clicking stuff on my keyboard. Bro, your mask is on again. My mask? Is it a mask? Evil fucked up mask? The mask from that one movie? Like that one movie with that one guy? That one movie with the one guy who did that thing? I remember that one. That's what the mask is. Spider-Man? Oh my god. Real? True? I think I need to fucking... The thing about Spider-Man, and comics in particular, is... Like, I would love to be interested in them, but also, like... The issue with it... What's it? Oh, sorry. Look at Discount Superhero from the middle of the 1870s. Why, thank you. You like manga, do you not, Aurora? I mean, yeah, but the issue is when I like manga, it has one continuous start. It has a designated finishing and ending point. Which is my issue with a lot of the comics that at least I see about. You like comics? I mean, true. I more mean, like, I guess, the comics that aren't manga? Or manga? Or anything of that medium? But yeah, no, I don't know. If they just aren't, like, I like it when my stories have a designated start and end point. I don't like it when they just go on forever. Having something to, like, look forward to as, like, an ending is just more interesting to me than having it be like, well, that's just this continuity. Comics, Japan. Exactly, you get me. No, it's not even just Japan, honestly. It's any comic that I have read that has a finished, designated starting and ending point. To anything that I have read that has a designated starting and ending point, I'm happy with. Also, by the way, I'm just saying, when it comes to the fucking comics that I've read, a lot of the ones that I've liked more aren't even the JP ones. Fucking Korean and Chinese fucking comics are fucking awesome. Oh my god. They're so good. They're like exactly as long as I need them to be, which is great. I need them to just be long enough to last me the entire time I'm interested in it. And then there's gonna be, of course, there's always, I don't know, there's just a lot of them that I liked a lot are Korean or Chinese. Granted, I don't like the formatting of those ones though. Is my main thing. Like, the formatting is what messes with me. You know what I mean? I don't really like the long strip, like the long strip ones where it goes straight down. There's a good amount of Korean webtoon a few. I read a good amount of Korean webtoon a few years back. I have read a lot more recently because I just I've just been on a super long stint of reading anything in the GL category. Literally anything that falls under the category of GL at this point, I probably have read. I don't think you can talk about a single GL that I haven't seen at this rate. And, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm trying to get back into reading in general. No, I want to start reading more actual... Like, I want to start reading more in general as well. I just need to find stuff that I actually want to read. Is my issue. It's really hard finding topics that I'm interested in. Like, to read more about. There's not that many topics that, like... Stuff is a little... I like a particular kind of story, and there's not too many... And I mean, at least I haven't found too many that fit that specific niche that I like. And I think it's very obvious what kind of niche I like. Have you tried expanding your boundaries, Aurora? I have, but I like my boundaries. I think my boundaries are fun. I think my boundaries are just the best kind of media. The best ones to ever do it. Fun is irrelevant. Fun is everything. Fun is the most important part. Fun is infinite if you keep expanding. I mean, true. But also, listen, like, if you look over the general course of reading material I have read over the course of my lifetime, 99.9% of it at this rate is going to all be two specific categories and nothing else. And that is because I only read, I only read romance things, but specifically, fucking GL and BL is basically the only stuff that I read at this rate. I don't know why, it just is. Well, I do know why, I like it. That's the reason, that's all the reason that I really need, but that's why. But yes, no, I don't know, I just read a lot of GL and, gay, I know. I know very well. Fun fact, what's it? Romanticism is a genre, romanticism gave us fascism. Okay. In what sense? Is it like one of those really long... That's why I'm wary of the romance genre. I mean, I don't think that... Wait, you just... Well, huh? That's such a weird connection, I'm gonna be so honest. And I mean, I just like romance because I like seeing, because I like that particular genre of story. I just think that genre of story is fun. For Greece, something like a Greek version of Dante. You know? The romantic movement of the 1800s led to to what is known as the romantic nationalism, which eventually led to a rather large amount of violence, hatred, and pain, and human pain. We're talking about I mean, is there like a graph you could draw? Is there a graph you could draw between that specific thing and women kissing? Is that a graph you could draw? Can we see what that looks like with the graph between that specific thing you just mentioned and... Yes, actually? Really? Okay. Oh... New argument. Actually, you can't be gay because it's because the 1800s. Oh my god. I'm wary of the romance genre because love is weakness by another name. I like it because I like seeing people get together in my media. I'm very particular about it though. It's gotta be like... It's gotta be well written is my main thing. You know what I mean? I need my romance media to actually be well written and between characters that are interesting. Genuinely, half of the reason why when it comes to romance I only like GL and BL is because it's just more interesting. Okay, well, GL is more interesting. BL, I love it as much as I love it. God, is it boring. God, is it just, there's nothing ever happens, man. Nothing ever happens and it stays uninteresting, start to finish. Until you find a good one, then, you know, all my complaints and worries go out the door. Aww. But yes, Aww. I'm blanking really hard. The only BL I read was the only I read one the one BL I read was only because everything outside of the romance was interesting. A very cool demonology system. I read BL because I was interested in the BL. But like only if the plot around it is interesting. Camilla, a gothic novel about a lesbian vampire is a, you had me at lesbian vampire, what the fuck? You got me there. I'm I mean, well, I'm surprised, but also not really that exists. Like, it makes sense that it exists. But also I didn't expect it as much. I didn't expect it as much as I probably should have. You know what I mean? Thus is a direct overlap between romanticism, homosexuality, and fascism. Oh my god. I feel like there's... oh, that's such a funny thing to hear about, actually. I didn't expect to see a connection between all that. And you know what? Fair is basically it. My streamer's a fascist. Oh no. Does that mean having any level of what's it? Does that mean the only truly free of sin one is to be completely completely asexual? Asexual win for today? Aw. Common Ace W. Oh god. The Crusades were called by asexuals. Oh, never mind. Asexuals aren't free of sin. Well, we have a lot of history. I think every single large, massive grouping of people has some level of massive sin. I think that's a generally fair thing to say. A fair estimate to make. This is true, exactly. Every person of every genre of person, we've been long enough in history that every genre of person has been evil at some point. We have enough genres. We have like I don't think any genre is completely unique at this rate. Well, not at this rate. It's already, this rate has been this way for like longer than I have existed. Okay, I did it again. I just keep clicking buttons. Okay. I'm probably going to be off. I didn't really say much today, I feel like. I kind of just stared at the screen while you all talked at me. But that's about all I can handle today. I at least made it. I scheduled it and I certainly showed up. So it was a stream, question mark? I did something. I talked. Shit, that's more than I thought I would do. Aw, thank you for streaming. Thank you for stopping in. I am going to disappear off into the sunset now. Goodbye.